recording. So what we'll do is I'm going to put your hair up in have you got a hairband? Yeah, let's use. I kind of have one of those clips, but just putting it up. I think your hair's way longer than the last time I saw you.
It's really long now. Needs a cut.
You've got the best hair for a treatment like this. It's just really nice to work into long hair, because it's that nostalgia, isn't it, that a lot of people like these treatments for. My hands are really cold.
Oh, that's nice.
So settle back into the chair so you're relaxed for now. And I think what I will do is just warm my hands slightly with some stones, and let's put them on the towel.
I'm making me sleepy already.
Good. You kind of got here in all a rush, and now we can slow down and just enjoy. Right. So eyes closed and feet grounded on the floor. And we'll just connect into the energy of the space together. Grounding through our feet, connecting to the energy of earth. And with that, allowing our breath to travel right up to the top of our head. Connecting with the energy of the universe and above. And allow your breath to flow now up and down the length of your spine. Know that you are so welcome and safe here. Perhaps find space between inhale and exhale, exhale and inhale, noticing further your heartbeat. And as we continue through this breathing practice, I'm just going to light some sage. This is a nice combination because it is sage and dragon's blood, which is my favourite incense. Awesome. Now, the last time you came for a treatment with me, I was saying how I don't really like the smell of sage, but it's very potent, but also very earthy and grounding. And I just find, especially doing a lot of treatments at the minute, that it is the one thing that really grounds me and the client in the space together. And I'm also going to cleanse myself, working around my energy and your energy. So we imagine the energy that we've stepped into this space with, the people that we've come into contact with today, the last few days maybe, places that we've been, the jobs that we've had to do. All of that energy that comes with us and stays with us and affects us. With each breath, we let go more and more, coming back to our authentic self, coming back to the breath, to the here and the now. Wonderful. So when you're ready, just as we were speaking about earlier, if you come to lean forward on the cushions, and however you like with your arms, okay, maybe have them out like this. What you don't want is them hunched in so your shoulders are tense. And bring your forehead down to the cushion so that your nose and mouth has space to breathe. So there might be a little bit of shuffling around to get comfy. That's just fine. Let me adjust this. There we go. Beautiful. Does that feel comfortable enough for you? Is that okay?
It's lovely.
Can add more cushions to around the forehead if you want me to. Do you want me to add another little prop to lift you up a bit higher? What do you think? Let me grab.
I think I'm probably okay.
Sure. I'm just going to.
Quite comfortable. It's not a position I'm ever usually in. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it's actually really nice.
It's really nice because it means that your back and your shoulders are more exposed, so I can massage into them. Different. Just try that. Just I don't know whether it might be a slightly.
Oh no, that's nice as well.
Yeah.
They're both nice. Yeah.
Cool.
I think it might be easier without actually.
Yeah, better without. That's fine.
Thank you.
No, it's just good to test it out, because when you're leaning forward, what you don't want to feel is that you're struggling to, breathe with the nose in the mouth.
Definitely, yeah. I just think this one's soft and
Yeah. Okay.
put me to sleep.
So we start the Indian head massage with a back and neck massage. So, in the position that you're in, soften. Let the shoulders drop and create space for your neck. And when we soften, we are making movements toward relaxing the muscles, which then in turn means that we benefit more from the massage. And today we see massage as both therapy that helps us relieve tension and tightness, but along with this, we allow touch to be healing, gentle and calming, bringing about balance. Touch is incredibly powerful, magical almost. Sometimes when we just step into space for holistic therapy, we already start to feel more calm and peaceful. And so welcome in this energy. Holistic therapy is kind of a conversation between two people, even if no words are spoken. It's tapping into the energy of the client and what they need on that day. Perhaps it's listening to words or body language, or just the feel, just the energy and the aura. We have 2 sessions booked in for today, so perhaps now that we begin with this session, it would be nice to set an intention for yourself. We often do this at the beginning of a yoga practice. Perhaps your intention could be to focus on your breath more, to slow down. Perhaps it could be to soften every muscle fibre as much as you can connect to. Perhaps it's to truly immerse yourself and enjoy. This is something that you do as a commitment, not just as a traditional client. And so I can imagine it perhaps be easier for your mind to wander than maybe others. So within those feelings perhaps of duty, give yourself the permission to find space. Move slowly and compassionately with yourself. Bring yourself up to seated and just rest your hands down onto your thighs. So coming back into the chair and just rest your hands down. Oh yeah, please do. Okay, you're going to clip onto that. It's quite a thick towel.
There we go.
Yeah?
I can cut that bit out.
Alright, so rest your hands down onto your thighs. And of course, if it feels right for you, which it probably will, close your eyes. So, before we come to work into the scalp, let's work into the shoulders a little bit more. A tight shoulder is something that you struggle with a lot.
Yeah, my shoulder is always where I feel the tension.
What treatment do you find that you go to helps the most with sort of neck and shoulder tension? Obviously I know a neck and shoulder massage, but any sort of, you've had loads of different types of massage?
I think like osteopathy style. I guess it's quite similar, but just easing the neck
Osteopath
area.
is like next level though with regards to like qualifications and stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah, I often find when they work on the neck, then my shoulders become lighter. So.
Absolutely, everything is connected.
Also scalp massage as well.
And that's why in an Indian head massage, we try and do a little bit of everything. So around the back and the neck and the face, because all of that is connecting up to the head, scalp region.
Feels amazing.
Yeah, everyone's like, they're nodding off when you have this part. And when you're seated, the difference is your shoulders protrude more than, when you're lying down. So, this feels much harder than when you are, leaning forward. And the beautiful thing about doing a seated treatment is, again, it's grounding us more so than what we might feel grounded if we were, lying down, because we are grounding through our feet. So we've got that connection to Earth's energy, which is really powerful and beautiful. So what I'll do is, I don't think I'm not going to cut my video, so I'll mention it here that my little baby is awake and making a little bit of noise. So I'll just keep doing this element of the treatment. I won't move on to the next section until we have that quiet and calm, because it doesn't take him long. Because I suppose your mics would pick, because they're quite strong, aren't they? You can hear everything. Sometimes when I've done treatments right next to this room, behind this wall is the shower. So sometimes when my partner comes back from the workout, he'll go and have a shower. It's not unrelaxing, but you can hear it.
I guess some people do like the background sounds. I never know. Sometimes I don't. I'm so relaxed I don't hear them.
Yeah.
Oh, that bit feels so nice.
Yeah, that is naughty there. I'm just going back into it. It's probably the best time for us to need to elongate a part of the treatment.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I was thinking, that your viewers would get to see, the uncut version on my...
Uncut version, like the unreleased, what do you call it?
Yeah,
Is it Schneider's cut?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bloopers and all as such.
Be interesting seeing two versions of the same treatment.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
But the way you'll edit it will obviously be, for anybody watching, Melissa has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras.
I'm only slightly insane.
We're officially surrounded by cameras.
Literally, you can't get out of the room.
You can really feel the difference between this side. I don't know if you can feel that. There's a lot more tightness there.
Oh yeah, on that left side.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed. But I do carry my bags on that side.
Okay. Is this okay?
Not too much? It's a nice pressure.
I'm going sort of around medium.
That's nice. I think I prefer it. This level.
The last time you had a treatment, I think it was quite gentle, if I remember rightly.
Yes, I think the first Indian head was probably the first treatment I had here, I think, yeah.
And we didn't do any leaning forward either, so you can't really go in with massage because, you can't work into the upper back muscles first. Okay. So, I'm going to just, don't want to pull your hair, but my hand's got a little bit oily, so And is it okay? Obviously, my hands have got a little bit of oil on, but if I put a little bit more
Yeah, of
oil
course, of
onto the hair, okay, wonderful. I forgot to do this. Just keep your eyes closed. This is so nice. So this is a room protection spray. So just like using the sage, it's another version of cleansing a space, but I just love the smell of it. And it's got that wonderful calming vibe. So now we're coming to work into the head and the scalp. So I'm just going to mix up a little blend. Clove and sage. Sage because it's cleansing, clove because it's calming. And both combine beautifully together. As mentioned, working with the hair has that wonderful nostalgic feeling to it, especially when you are working with someone with longer hair. It's very much just as enjoyable to do as it is to have, I think, this treatment. And of course, we hold so much tension and pressure in and around the head and scalp. Oh, we'll come back. We can come back.
Is he okay?
Yeah, it's because he's just left.
Oh.
Sean's just left him. It's funny because I'll come back and repeat that bit again, but he is a really good sleeper, so he'll sleep from 7 p.m. till about 8 a.m. So we're really lucky, but
That's a long time, gosh.
yeah, and he'll sleep. This is the issue because today he slept from 1 until 4, so he woke up late, and then obviously it's a rush to then, you know, get everything else done, so it ended up then bedtime being late. Hence why still not asleep. He likes sitting with Sean, and then he's left, and now he's like, no.
Where have you gone?
But you can hear he's already starting to calm down. Okay. So we're applying pressure to the head, around the scalp, areas that hold a lot of tension. again, everything's connected. So, you know, tension around the neck and the shoulders can lead up to the scalp. With that being said, tension that you hold around the face and the scalp can then lead down into the neck and around the shoulders and the back. So one thing always affects the next. And the really cool thing, I suppose, with something like this is everyone puts their own signature on it. Everybody does treatment slightly different, as I'm sure you find. It's the beauty of finding a therapist you connect with and does a treatment in the style that you enjoy. This treatment is very much a combination of yin and yang energies, the energies of soft, of calm, of nurturing, and of the more powerful, dynamic, vibrant movements that lift the energy so that you can leave feeling calm or maybe feeling invigorated. You can take what you need from the treatment. And the beautiful thing as well about a treatment like this is because we're working with the scalp, the sound of the treatment feels closer, feels deeper and more intense. You're more connected to the sound. It's perfect treatment for people who have a busy mind. All treatments are a transfer of energy. So that's why it's important to cleanse, using the room spray, using sage. But just as it can be a big energy shift for the therapist, so is it for the client. And you can feel quite spaced out after a treatment like this. That's okay and that's normal. So it's important just to stay super hydrated and to trust in the process. Sometimes you can feel a little bit worse before you feel better. You know, we're bringing all the toxins up to the surface, and so that can be quite intense. That can be quite draining. Working in and around the base of the neck, around the occipital bones. We're working kind of around the epicenter of the hormonal system, nervous system. Hence why sometimes quite a big reaction to having a treatment like this is found. All of these many little muscle fibers around the face. We hold tension in the face throughout our day. That kind of pressure to be a certain somebody and have a smile on your face, or just act a certain way. That pressure is felt in our face and is challenging. So when we are doing Indian head massage, we honour that and we allow our face to relax. We offer just gentle acupressure points, releasing pressure across and around the face. Acupressure points that are good for releasing stress, helping you to slow down. They also, of course, stimulate blood flow around the areas we're pressing, so it's also good for the skin. So it's actually for the best that you didn't use this towel, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it up. And then when you're ready, if you lean right back onto me and sit. Now, does that feel comfortable? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're putting your weight back. Good. come to be more aware of the face. And all of those little micro muscles that work so hard for you every day. Give yourself the permission to rest, to be still, to let go. You can let go of expectation. There is no expectation of you right now. So set yourself free. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Trust the path that you're on. The beautiful person that you so obviously are. Just knowing that everything will be okay and work out how it's supposed to. I am calm. I am balanced. I am free. I am calm. I am balanced. I am free. I am calm. I am balanced. I am free. Now I'm going to just remove the towel and I'm just going to let you sit in quiet for a few moments with the hands just resting. take a deep breath in. Long exhale. And again, deep breath in. Exhale. And then one more time. Let go. Wonderful. Just allow your breath to be flowing naturally.